Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. It's been a long time since I've had a chance to sit down and actually play this game. I've had a lot going on in my life. If you missed it, you gotta go check the most recent agenda video, came out just a day or two ago. But we're back, everything's fine, everything's gonna be fine. I am a survivor. Lieutenant Dan, yet again, comes to mind. So, we're beating the snot out of the Commonwealth. We have the French and the Papal State, who don't seem to like the fact that I'm picking on their Catholic friends. So, yeah, we got a battle happening here, apparently. It says that there will be Ottomans in the Commonwealth, but this army it looks like it's shattering, so I don't know if that indicator is correct or not. Let's just unpause the game and see what happens. They did. They actually retreated just one province away. That's very interesting. They were shattering, but they chose to shatter exactly one province away. They are very likely to get stack wiped now. There's 33,000 troops there. You know what it might be? Yeah. Wow. Okay. That actually just happened. Okay. So the Commonwealth are down to low enthusiasm. We could take a very, very, very long truce with France, which wouldn't bother me in any way whatsoever. Because we have no individual war score with France right now, I believe. We have 5, apparently, with the Papal State somehow. Probably due to, what, Ottoman blockades? Yeah, it's pretty unlikely that they're going to want to leave the war, though. Let's see. I know I don't really want... I don't know. I want to make a beeline for the achievement. I'm going to be frank. I would like to end this campaign soon. So much has changed. It's been so long. I've recorded literally dozens of episodes of my campaign with Filthy Robot, and I am now, like, more heavily invested in that campaign than I am in this one, and my own ability to, like, keep track of what's going on in an individual campaign is getting jeopardized a little bit. Because every time we load up and I see, ooh, we're yellow, I think, ooh, we're Scotland. But no, we're not. I'm the Golden Horde. I'm a horde with weird, slightly different mechanics where, you know, I value flat terrain versus defensive terrain. I like forts to be in flat terrain versus in defensive terrain. It feels weird. And we're going to solve some of those things hopefully soon by going ahead and embracing the thing. But yeah, the whole purpose of this campaign was to revisit razing and to get this Great Khan achievement. So I would like to make a focused effort towards just getting the Great Khan achievement. So all provinces owned in the Russian region, Ural region, Crimean region, South China, Xenon, North China, Persian region, and Khorasan region. Let's start with the Western Front. So obviously that is going to be the Russian, Ural, Crimean, and that's it. Russian, Ural, and Crimean regions. So we've got Russian, Ural, and Crimean. So I'm gonna do this. I am going to. Looks like we're gonna have to fight over Yetistan apparently. That sucks. I don't like that. We own all the rest of it. Seriously, I'm literally one province shy of having the entire Crimean region, and it's just one, and it's owned by my longtime ally. Fantastic. Well, we knew we were gonna have to backstab them at some point, despite the fact that we have 85 trust, which is probably the highest amount of trust I've ever had with a nation in EU4 ever. We're a little bit over the supply limit here. I am going to leave the cannons here for sure, and then we'll go like split, click, click, split, split. Take like just some of them. Take that many off and go do something else. Hopefully they get out of that province before the end of the month. I don't know. They may or may not. Who cares? We have 154,000 manpower. I don't think we really need to worry about it too much. I spend a lot of time worrying about things that don't really matter, don't I? Why, yes, Arumba. Yes, you do. Has it ever bothered anyone else that you can hide the map in CK2, but you can't hide the map in EU4? Man, anyway. I can't help it. It doesn't matter how long it's been since I played EU4, I'm still who I am. So, well, that's right. Protestant is actually the official religion of the Empire. That's kind of interesting. Right, so I was looking at the regions. So one of them was the Crimean region. Next was Ural and Russian. We don't even need to worry really about taking any of Ruthenia, but we do need to follow this border here. So let's check and see what we have. You can actually see the borders there. So we're good up through here. I want to manually specify this line of provinces as special interest and nothing else. I'm going to use my special interest indicator as my, like, This is the stuff you're supposed to go for, Arumba indicator. So while all these other provinces would be nice, they have nothing to do with my goals whatsoever. Darn it, how do I keep on accidentally selecting the nation actually? Okay, back to the regions map mode. So I need through here. I don't need Dorpat and Narva. And okay, so these this is actually surprisingly not, but that's a weird shape, that region. Looks like there's another one over here that we would need. Okay, so I need this land. I think what's happening is I'm clicking too quickly. That's why it's accidentally selecting the nation. We don't need that. Okay, I think we're pretty close. So all of this up through there matches, good. And there may be one more over there that I can remember, but yes, we need this. Gotta take this stuff. And so that region is done. Down here, yes, this is a bit excessively ambitious. Probably we don't need to take over the Gulf of Aden. I don't think that's part of the command, the goal of this campaign. Okay, next region is let's skip China for now since I'm looking at Persia. So the Persian region and the Khorasan region. So Persian and Khorasan. So we need over to here. This is owned by, oh great, so we have to fight the Ottomans for a couple places. I'm not going to specify that as interest for now. I didn't want to piss them off yet. But obviously we're going to have to turn, we already knew we were going to have to turn on them. Okay, so the Persian region, we already have through here. It looks like we're good, actually. We've got all of the Persian region, if we can actually somehow manage to integrate that guy. Okay, next region, Khorasan. So we need nothing from over here. We need down to here. I don't need any of this, any of India. I mean, in the past, I'd set this stuff to vital interest because I wanted my vassals to fabricate claims, but it's just not necessary. So we'll probably kill the Oirat anyway. Okay, and then one little final bit of house cleaning here. The China region, we need South China, Xenon, and North China. So south, oh, so all of Ming basically. Gotcha. Nice. Okay. This is the big one then. Let's do the borders first. Did I get this right? I didn't need that one. It'd be cool if there's like an easier way to just specify all of it. Okay, we don't need any of this. I don't need Tibet. And then looks like we gotta maybe consider taking over that island. Okay. I'm not gonna take the time to mark all the provinces in Ming. I think it's pretty self-explanatory that we're gonna need them, but I'll do the borders of the region. Okay, and then up here, let's just also update out. We need North China. Okay, we knew that, and that is the border right there. Unmark all these. And I think that's it. Okay. So that, well, for crying out loud, let's just let's be a completionist, right? Speaking of completionists, I don't know why I had found the time. It's probably it's not a type of game you have to spend a lot of time on. So before you say in the comments like, well, how come you haven't been playing EU4 if you've had time to do this other thing that I'm about to tell you about? I've almost beat Adventure Capitalist because I log in like twice a day and just click on it. So I've beaten Mars and I've beaten Earth and I'm just now trying to beat the Moon, which is a pain in the ass. Okay, so none of this is specialized as interest. I've got pretty much my entire set of goals established. Let's focus on that. So if it's not red, don't worry about taking it. So we just need to focus on this land up here. Let's go negotiate with Commonwealth and see how he's looking for a peace deal right now. For the things that I would want. Okay, so we would want to go over there. These are all things that he has that I could take. That's 100 peace offer value. And it's also 105% overextension. We would have to raise a little bit to take that much. But that, honestly, that actually ends my need for war with the Commonwealth. And we could do it in this war. Look at that. Those are the ones that I need. Those are the ones that he has. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, I guess we are going for a 100% peace deal. I was actually considering piecing him out right now. Which actually, you know, that's... I don't know. Would I like to end the war right now? I mean, he's already... I think we just annihilated his entire army. Which is the big reason why I'm considering it. Is that his desire to continue the war is going to be at a bare minimum right now. Lots and lots of reasons. Due to the Commonwealth military strength is giving us a big bump. Granted, we only have 28 war score. Nah, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay. So, since the French are on their own basically now over here, I'm going to spread out just a little bit, siege down a few other provinces. We're going to grab our 30 stack with the leader. We're going to split it in half, and we're going to go forward to... how's the supply look up here? 25. I'm going to stay away from the French, and for the most part, let the other guy deal with it. Okay, let me just do a quick cursory check on my armies. I got a 25 stack over here hanging out for some reason. We have a truce with Korchin for a long time. You were on rebel suppression, is that right? Yeah, that's why you're here. Okay. We've got you. Every other army is already over here. Got it. Okay. I think we're finally ready. Let's do this. We're not going to convert anything because we have humanist ideas. Yeah, good job there, Ottomans, with your 5% attrition. So that only took me like 10 minutes to actually get started. But, you know, it's okay. The tribes demand states. They want territory. I do have to admit that it is going to be kind of nice here to be able to play a little bit faster. Now that I have my bearings straight. No offense to Filthy, none whatsoever. But it'll be nice to be able to just play, just do, you know, not worry about stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give them some more land. See if we can appease them for now. I just don't want that alert anymore. Okay. So, hey, Mr. Ottoman, with your massive armies, if you don't mind, just go stack wipe that 29 stack that the French have there, please. That would be splendid. Yeah, that'd be a 40 stack there. Sure, we'll pay money for military points. That sounds really good. Okay, that is done. We are relatively well protected here by the 32, 39, and 27, so... I am not marching into there, am I? No, I am not. Good. Split you in half. Can't do that. Okay. That is a level small fort. So leave that guy behind and go over there. The Ottomans are going to take care of that fight for me. And did I call him in on favors? At this point, I can't recall. There is a Caradel rebellion, internal conflicts. I think that just said internal conflicts in Caradel, unfortunately. Okay, they instantly occupied the only fort. Nice. That's great. Let's just see if you do anything intelligent with suppression on. We will find out soon. I mean, the Ottomans have 77% participation. They're not a co-belligerent. Let's see. They're not upset. No, I must have called them in on favors. Okay, so we're solid then, is what you're saying. And did we have a siege leader available? We have a few guys with pips. That looks to be where the French stack retreated to. 17 infantry down to 7,000 strength in the front. I'm assuming the reason no one's trying to engage them are yeah, land movement blocked by hostile fort. Cardell has now gone bankrupt. Excellent. He's a wonderful vassal. Well, there goes all of his debt. I mean, that's a positive. Nice job there, Ottomans, helping out the Polish for some reason, taking care of their particularists. Twice. Wait, hold on. How in the hell are the Ottomans going here? Did they cross the strait because the ships weren't there, or like, how can they go there? How did they get there? I don't understand. The boats have to have been there before. So how did the Ottomans get there? Are they still cheating? I've seen a few people comment saying that the AI, they've watched the AI ignore zones of control. My most recent experience with Zone of Control has been that the AI is no longer cheating. They're playing by the same rules. But now, what I just saw there makes me seriously reconsider that presumption, because that was incredibly questionable to me. Do we have any cannons over here? We have a cannon here. Ming just rivaled me. Fair enough. We have another fort over here to get started on, it looks like. We have a cannon here. Siege leader up there. Let's send him up to Polotsk. I mean, I can't go here or here. I don't know. Still only 36 war score, sadly, because the French and the Papal State. Hey, there goes the Commonwealth's financial situation. Now bankrupt. Okay, Rebel Suppression seems to be doing a pretty good job over there. And amazingly, we have some money. I don't really quite rightly understand why. Probably, even though it's projecting we're losing money. Ooh, base manpower. Nice. Even though we are projected to lose money, it's probably coming in from loot. Spoils of war, 15 gold. Yeah. Looks like just in general, we have a lot of loot coming in right now. Yeah, okay. So perhaps he was just somehow able to cross this strait. Let's just assume he's not cheating. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. For right this second. Whether or not it's justified, I don't really quite know. But okay, we do not need this many men here. Let's do this. We will leave that behind. And we'll go find some more loot to be had. Since that province is now barren. I'll have to admit as well, perhaps gain influence. Sure. I've been watching the videos that I think his name is Demian. He's like the lead guy for the Proper Old Ways has expired. And that's unfortunate because we're probably going to loot in a moment. I think that was the plus 20% loot razing modifier. Yeah, I think his name is Demian, and he's the guy. He's like the lead guy for Muin Taxes 2.0, and I have to admit, I've been watching a few of his videos on that, and I am getting incredibly geeked about the prospect of being able to play that at some point. It looks just absolutely amazing. What's this then? Brandenburg, what are you up to? Attack against Hamburg and the Brandenburgian reconquest of Altmark. I'm assuming that, why are you coming into the Commonwealth's land? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. That is done. Anyway, the reason I mentioned that is that, the loot system that Demian and his team have created seems just far, far more interesting to me than this one. This one is, I don't know, there's just something different about it compared to CK2. Like, with the loot system in CK2, I get excited about looting. With the loot system in EU4, I feel it's tedious. Perhaps it's just that, I don't know, I mean, if we were to compare the two systems, you know, you get maximum loot speed in CK2 with just 500 troops. So the number of troops you use once you hit that 500 threshold makes no difference. It's not like you have to worry about it. I guess maybe it's partially that there's this maximum loot. Why? I don't even understand why there's a cap on loot. Why? Why is there? You want to put 50,000 troops in a province and loot the crap out of it in 1 month. Why can't you do that? You know, it makes me wonder. Beyond that, the mechanics are very similar. You know, you have to move your army around, you've got to find the loot, you got to do all that stuff. I mean, there's a loot map mode. It's not like there's not an easy way to see the loot. Maybe it's that there's a little bit of loot. Maybe the loot is just really small compared to the amount you can get. Maybe that's what makes it feel tedious. I feel like I have to move around constantly, and the payoff is just not very high. That might be it. But something about it feels different. Makes me feel like it's not as worthwhile. Ming just embraced an institution. Good for them. You see, I mean, look at that. We're already down to 0. I don't know. You know what? Here's what it might be. This is such a simple little thing, too. I think I realized maybe what the main thing is. In CK2, you don't have to pay attention to the loot map mode. There is no loot map mode in CK2, but you don't need a loot map mode because there's a little visual indicator for when they can't loot, when they've looted everything that can be looted, and it shows up like right there. And if that were there, I could just stay on this map mode, and yeah, that I think is part of what's missing, is that there's no visual indicator for when the armies are unable to loot. Interesting. I wonder if that's... I mean, that may or may not be the whole thing, but anyway. Looks like we're about to wrap up our war with the Commonwealth. He is still not willing to give me 99% war score, of course, because we only have 53, but it looks like we're going to have to go after France and try to knock him out of the war a bit. His army seems to have been kicked out, but somehow we've got to get across all of these provinces over here. I highly doubt we have military access. Yeah, no, we're stuck over here, so... Okay, I'm going to take a break here. Next episode, I think we're going to probably be able to kill this guy and wrap it up there. And beyond that, I should continue to fabricate on Muscovy, and it looks like we definitely need to start working on Ming. That is going to be a thing. So, and also, we might as well fabricate down here, since this is part of the land that I need. Punjab has no claims, of course, so I guess we'll go for a claim on this guy. So, okay, I'll see you again in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.